Now this image is either a big lie or the biggest Easter egg that they have given us. Let's analyze this with the information that they have given us and figure out what's really coming out this anniversary. Boys and girls, man and woman, let me first start with be nice to each other. And I want to bring up a fairly new CC on Eve Echoes. Well, he's not new per se, but he's improving with every video he's giving out. Not only content for Eve Echoes, but also does some gameplay videos. Just like me. I'm talking about Hell. Give this guy's channel a glance and you see what I mean. He's very easy to listen to. Okay, now on to the video. I want to start with the image that we got a few days ago on Discord from Netties. You might have seen this on Facebook and the comments there are always fun to read. Let me explain what I see here. Now there's a bunch of images on ships and it says, what's the biggest chance in New Eden in the last 3 years? Well, I do see a Kikimora here, or a Dragor. Now the Kikimora being the precursor destroyer and the Dragor being the command destroyer. And this one I would say is a Rudiva, and I do think I see a Vedmak here. This one is really hard to see, but the Rudiva being the Triglavian logistic cruiser, and the Vedmak, if this is a Vedmak, I actually am not sure, is a precursor cruiser. These are all from the Triglavian collective and all uses entropic disintegrators as a weapon type. Unfortunately, I don't see any Drakavac, which is the battlecruiser one, or the Lishak, which is the battleship one. Granted, those are not smaller ships. And at first glance I feel that displaying all of this is not accidental. And if this is what's coming, then I'm sure not everyone will be in the game. Not in the beginning at least. But here is where it gets even more interesting. Because they have stated that they will bring more small ship content as well as more small ships. And we all love small ships, right? So what is more interesting with this image? And what can I conclude while looking at the rest? This one is a Bantam. Is this referring to an upgraded Bantam 2? Over here I see a Kaldari Navy hookbill. This is the Kaldari Navy faction frigate that in EVE Online got, I think it's 5 medium slots for double web ability. And in our game it would be like 3 webs or maybe even 4. I also see a Republic Fleet Firetail. That's a high-speed, close-range brawler with a very good tracking. Now all of these ships are Empire faction frigates, but there also exists a Federation Navy Comet with great damage and speed, and Imperial Navy Slicer, which is a very fast kiter or a sniper. And these are the 4 main ships. Then we also have in EVE Online, in the same class, the Crucifier Navy issue, the Magnate Navy issue, the Hero Navy issue, the Probe Navy issue, and more of those Navy ones. Just like our Navy ships today, but frigates. And looking at this, I'm sure we're not gonna get all of them, but they are at least hinting that we're getting 4 new main ones here. And if we're not going to get them, the Netties actually breaks on what they usually do. They have always alluded us to ships that we're gonna get ahead of time, in images just like this. And I can't even remember one time they didn't deliver. Now what this ship will be in EVE Echoes and how they will behave here is another story. They will most likely not resemble the EVE Online ones, and if it's good or if it's bad, we just have to see. But new ships is always good for the game, if they allow us to build them. If I would give my guess, I do think we will get some Triglavian smaller ships as well as some of the Navy ships, you know, like the Slicer and the Comet. For the basic Navy frigates, I'm not so sure, but maybe. What they also been talking about is new regions. The reason for showing images of Triglavians just before new regions is interesting. This does make me think about Wormholes and of course Triglavians. So that gets me to the Poshvan region. The Poshvan is a region of space controlled by the Triglavian collective, and that is a region that consists of 27 star systems, split to 3 constellations of 9 stars. It's a bit different from our system, as these gate connections between systems form a simple loop with no branches or dead-end systems. The Triglavian systems are similar to Wormholes, So it might be that we have to find a wormhole to get there. Besides that, then Triglavian systems are similar to wormholes with additional NPC stations and stargates. And I think we might get this. Now, what station is this? Let me know in the comments. Is this a new station? Or is this a Triglavian station? I at least do not recognize this anywhere. And I can't help but looking at the thrusters on the ships. Please do not tell us we're gonna get the ability to paint the thrusters that you see here. You can see that the Rook here has red colors on its nanocore and the thruster is red. The Arma is yellow, the Mega or the Vindicator below is teal. Who knows, this might just be an aesthetic thing, but I think it is something more. Anyway, this is very exciting and this can really make some changes within the game. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments and I see you guys again. Have you been on the internet again? It costs a lot of money. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He's dying, man. Keep nuking the first one. I can tank this. This is no problem at all.